Hi dear students, in this class we are going to discuss about property 4. It means it is a property number 5. We can call it as a P4 because it starts from a P0, P1 and P2, P3. And in the last class we have solved that in the that is integral of a to b and f of x with respect to x is equal to a plus b minus x, and with one example also. So now in this class we are going to discuss about a very important question, that is prove that integral varying from 0 to a f of x with respect to x is equal to f of x. It means f of a minus x with respect to x. Hence evaluate examples, and they are asking this question every year. It means you can see here 2019, 18, 17, 16 and 14, 20, so on. So you can see here they are asking that this question again and again. So means it is a very important for 6 marks, and it is very easy also. And in the property that is P3 was solved now like that only. So now you have to consider the left hand side, and also they will ask the one example with that. So we can solve one by one example, and this example was asked in 2019 and 24, and we can discuss in the next class whatever the other examples are there one by one. So now consider the LHS, that is 0 to a, and integral of f of x with respect to x. And now we have to substitute x is equal to what we have to prove a minus x. Then you have to substitute a minus t. Then the dx value will be minus dt. Differentiation of this one, what x will be dx or t will be dt. And now the dx value is nothing but minus dt, and also you have to take the t value, that is x minus a. So the t value is x minus a, and here the value will be changed now, because when x equal to a, t equal to 0. When x equal to 0, then t is equal to a, and the higher range become what 0, lower range become what a, and the f of x value will be a minus t. Then the equation 1 becomes, substitute you have to this thing, and the a 0 to a becomes a to 0 f of a minus t with respect to t with a negative sign, and that negative sign will come outside, minus a to 0 f of a minus x with respect to t, sorry, f of a minus t with respect to t. Now you have to use the property 2, that is p1. That is nothing but whenever you are changing the whatever the range is, it will be what a plus. Now it is a plus, it become what a minus. Now you can change the ranges, lower become higher, higher become lower, and the minus become what a plus when it the 0 to a f of a minus t with respect to t. Now you have to use the theorem, that is what is that property 0. It means property 1, you can change the variable f of ex with respect to x, a to b. This you can write it as a to b, f of t with respect to t, both are same. Now you can replace the value t as a x, dx as a t. There is no change. So this is by p naught, that is here. And I hope this is what our RHS hence proved. I hope this theorem is clear property. Then this will be asking from last 10 years also. It means around 15 to 16 previous year question paper, because this is very important and also easy. You have to substitute one value, that is x equal to a minus t, and the other thing will go on. And with one example you have to solve. That example you can consider here and evaluate. That example is 0 to pi by 2 cos square x divided by cos square x plus sine square x. To solve this question, we should know the allied angle. Allied angle means what? Sine pi by 2 minus x means what? Cos pi by 2 minus x means what? These values already you know, it belongs to first quadrant. If 5 by 2 is there, change. It means what? This value will be cos x and it value will be sin x. Now you can apply the property by p4 0 to a f of x with respect to x is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x with respect to x. Now the a value is pi by 2. You can write it as a 0 to pi by 2, and this equation will be changed. That is what? Cos square the x become pi by 2 minus x, and cos square x become pi by 2 minus x, and also sin square pi by 2 minus x with respect to x. Now you know the value of cos pi by 2 minus x. So whatever the value is there, you have to replace it with a sign, that cos pi by 2 minus x value, cos pi by 2 minus x value, sin pi by 2 minus x value. Now you have to write this value as a sin square x, and this value as a sin square x, and this value as a cos square x. And already this is what a equation 1. So I hope this is clear, and you can take the interval 0 to pi by 2, and cos square becomes what? A sine square, because already I have written here. So you can follow that, sine square x and sine square x plus cos square x with respect to x. And now you can consider it as a 2. This is what I is equal to, these all are what? I is equal to, these are all what? I equal to. And now add, or adding 1 and 2. What is the left hand side is there? I plus I is equal to 0 to pi by 2. You can see the equation 1. That is simple. That is nothing but a cos square x divided by cos square x plus sin square x with respect to x, and also 0 to pi by 2, that is sin square x, equation 2, sin square x divided by sine square x plus cos square x with respect to x. This is what equation 1 and equation 2. Now the both the denominator are what? Sine square x plus cos square x. Sine square x plus cos square x. You can see here, that is nothing but a sine square x plus cos square 1 meter. So the equation is sine square x plus cos square x. So you have to use the formula. So the property, if you are thinking that sine square x plus cos square x is equal to 1, that is not applying here. Sine square x plus cos square x is equal to 1, then you are applying the property. Not by applying property you have to solve this one. So now the denominator are what? Same. I hope you are understanding. So this denominator are what? Same. Then you can add the numerator. So what are the numerator are there? That is nothing but the 0 to 2i, 0 to pi by 2 cos square x plus sin square x. Denominator is also same now, cos square x plus sin square x with respect to x. Now you can cancel them by both are same, and also their value is what? 1. Then I is equal to 0 to pi by 2, 1 into dx. One answer will be x, 0 to pi by 2, higher range minus lower range. 2i is equal to pi by 2, I is equal to 2 to the 4. Then the final answer will be pi by 4. I hope this is clear. So again, we have some other problems, like a second I will solve in that examples in the next class. B, C, D, E, F. For example, I will show here. Wait, and the examples are like this. So this one example is there, and again, so you can see here. So this one example also is there. We'll solve in the next class. Clear? So I hope this is clear. Thank you. Bye.